Hello everyone, welcome back to Construction Safety and Health. Today we are going to cover Topic 5, Pre-Construction OSH Planning. What we are going to cover in today's lesson are, firstly, the safety plan. Second, how to develop a safety plan. Third, appointment of safety personnel. Fourth, OSH budgeting. And fifth, statutory notification. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to understand what a safety plan is, able to develop a safety plan, identify the requirements of a safety personnel, list the items to be considered for OSH budgeting, and understand the process of OSH statutory notification. First of all, let's look at the definition of a safety plan. A safety plan is a document that outlines the procedures, rules and regulations that are or will be put into place to protect workers over the course of a construction project. The purpose is to prevent accidents, to lay out responses to safety incidents, to include rescue operations, for emergency medical services, and for post-incident review processes. The safety plan is drafted before the construction project has started. The safety plan should be flexible, readily adapted when there are changes to the project or new hazards are discovered on the job site. Developing a safety plan. In a typical safety plan, the contents are, first of all, the responsibilities and chains of command, the medical response, inspections, communication, cleaning and organization, safety gear, accident reporting, and contractor management. Appointment of safety personnel. The appointment of a safety and health officer is encouraged among the client and designers. For the contractor, if the project exceeds 20 million ringgit, then the appointment of a safety and health officer is mandatory. The safety and health officer should fill up the indicators achieved every month. The indicators are the employer's commitment, the legal compliance, workers' participation, and effectiveness of control measures at the workplace. This is a sample of a safety and health performance indicator provided by the Department of Occupational Safety and Health Malaysia. The following lists the duties of the Safety and Health Officer. The general duties of an SHO are to ensure compliance and to promote a safe conduct of work. The SHO should be able to advise his employer so to achieve the objective of protecting fellow workers from construction works hazards. The SHO has to have specific knowledge on, first of all, the OSH legislations, second, occupational risk assessment, third, preparation of safe operating procedure, fourth, monitoring the effectiveness of control measures, fifth, encouraging workplace participation from the workers, and sixth, continuously improving to ensure sustained compliance to OSH law. However, there could be certain cases where there is no safety and health officer being appointed. Then, the consultation on the health and safety system should be done between the employer and workers. This will involve giving information to the workers, listening to the workers, and taking account of what they say before any decisions are made by the employer. Meetings are to be conducted before any work has started in order to discuss the work plan for the day and any risks are identified and the control measures are appropriately agreed upon. Involving workers helps those responsible for safety and health to manage it in a practical way by, firstly, helping spot workplace risks and knowing what to do about them. Second, making sure safety and health controls are appropriate. Third, increasing the level of commitment to working in a safe and healthy way. However, we need to bear in mind that consultation between the employer and workers is a legal requirement. The workers should be consulted at the right time. The Occupational Safety and Health, or the Safety and Health Committee, regulations, and the factories and machinery under the Building Operations and Works of Engineering Construction on Safety are requiring the employers to be consulting their workforce and subcontractors about any safety and health items, either directly with the workers or through elected representatives. The Safety and Health Committee. It is stated in OSH 1994 that where there are 100 persons or less employed at a place of work, there shall not be less than 2 representatives each from employees and the management on the committee. And where there are more than 100 persons employed at the place of work, there shall not be less than 4 representatives each from the employees and the management. The Safety and Health Committee Organization. A Safety and Health Committee shall consist of, firstly, a chairman or chairperson. Secondly, the secretary. Third, representatives of employer. And finally, representatives of employees. The function of a Safety and Health Committee. The Safety and Health Committee of a place of work shall, firstly, assist in development of safety and health rules and safe systems of work. Second, to review the effectiveness of safety and health programs. Third, to carry out studies on the trends of accident, near-miss accident, dangerous occurrence, occupational poisoning, or occupational disease which occurs at the place of work, and they shall report to the employer of any unsafe or unhealthy condition or practices at the place of work, together with the recommendations for corrective actions. And number 4, to review the safety and health policies at the place of work and make any recommendations to the employer or any revision of such policies. OSH budgeting. Budgeting for the safety and health can be made by estimating the cost involved and pricing it in the BQ in the preliminaries work. Usually, the item for OSH in the preliminaries are insurance against personal injuries and damages to property, workmen's compensation, Employees Social Security Act, contractor storage, welfare, site accommodation, first aid kit, safety precautions including personal protective equipment PPE, dust prevention, hoarding, warning sign and lamps, protection of the environment, mosquito prevention, quality and safety assurance plan, quality and safety assurance manager and other personnel. Some items cannot be listed under the preliminaries, but they are important and need to be considered. These items include training for safety, seminar on safety and health, safety and health promotional activities, celebration of Safety Day or Week and other days dedicated to the environment, fire, etc., hiring of external consultants for audits and studies, Expenses to be incurred towards internal audits by auditors from corporate or from other group units. Expenses for liaising activities. Expenses towards PPEs, testing instruments, etc. and others. The lists are not limited to the mentioned points only. Statutory notification. Under Part A of OSH, notification of accidents, dangerous occurrence, occupational poisoning and occupational diseases and inquiry. Under Section 32 of notification of accidents, dangerous occurrence, occupational poisoning and occupational diseases and inquiry. It is stated that an employer shall notify the nearest occupational safety and health office of any accident, dangerous occurrence, occupational poisoning, or occupational disease which has occurred or is likely to occur at the place of work. Every registered medical practitioner or medical officer attending to or called in to visit a patient whom he believes to be suffering from any of the diseases listed in the third schedule of the Factories and Machineries Act 1967 or any disease named in any regulation or made by the minister under this act or occupational poisoning shall report the matter to the Director General. This is the third schedule of notifiable occupational diseases mentioned before. There are 15 items in this third schedule. That is all for today's lesson. Thank you.